You know why, but you really dislike Phoenixes in this game? I really dislike Phoenixes when the enemy has them because they're stupid. They're like fundamentally broken as a unit. Like they just don't operate properly. When the AI has them. When the human player has them, they're fine. They work fine. But when the AI has them, the unit is just broken. And I don't mean just in like a stat way, I mean just like the way that it interacts with your units is just broken.
My will be done!
But I have lamented that before, so. Really need to say it again, I don't think. Sure, everybody's tired of hearing it. They don't have the cool effect the dragons have. They feel too tanky for what they are. Again, they're fine when the player has them. They're okay tanky when the player has them. They do their job. I think they're a pretty fun unit to play with, but like they become uber tanks when the AI plays them, so. I think a lot of that is due to your units just not be able to actually connect hits with them. It's kind of like the old Mortis engines. There was a time period where Mortis engines, you like couldn't hit them in melee. Like they have like 20 melee defense or something, but you just couldn't do damage to them in melee because of the way their model was. The horses like out in front of it or whatever made it essentially so you couldn't hit the actual like model. So you could lose fights to Mortis engines in melee with much superior troops just because the model and hitbox didn't work. I just started getting into this game, playing the Tomb Lords for my first playthrough. I really like the units. They have just got to find the best army comps. Late game Ushabti is really good. I unfortunately don't have any Ushabti in my army, so I can't really, or not in this army, but so I can't like show you the unit. But yeah, early game Ushabti, their stats aren't very good, but by the late game, you have so many stat bonuses for them, particularly if you put them as Le Mizash.
Tomb King!
If you can put it with Le Mizash, they do really, really, really well. But otherwise, War Sphinxes, Scorpions, Tomb Guard are pretty good too. Overall, pretty solid unit. Let's see here. Let's hit those guys with that. Sniped. And Blender Dogs, right? So the biggest thing I'm worried about this fight, honestly, is the enemy Phoenixes all landing on top of my casters and stuff and murdering them. I just feel like that's gonna be horrible, and I'm not gonna be able to do much to keep them off of my guys.
Lich Beast!
So actually, I'm gonna take these guys and put them like inside of these knights to try to protect them. So if the Phoenixes do try to land on them, they'll have to land on the knights as well. Also, I need to spread my range units out because the enemy's going to land all over them too with his Phoenixes. So I don't want all my archers getting caught up in melee at the same time. So let's checkerboard these guys a little bit. So at least if one guy gets a Phoenix on him, they don't have like 3 units of guys getting a Phoenix on him. Those Dragon Princes they are. Send you guys out on this flank. Intuitive Phoenixes feel like they should be glass cannons. Yeah, particularly with their like AoE abilities and stuff like that. Yeah, Tomb Guard, as far as units for Tomb Kings, Tomb Guard are pretty good. The Ushabti are a pretty good unit in the late game, mid to late game, and otherwise, Kemrian War Sphinxes, Scorpions. The Ushabti with bows are ridiculously strong too. They're some of the best siege units in the entire game. Really enjoy the feeling of dragons when you're playing as the High Elves. Yeah, dragons are fun, as long as they don't, like, decide they don't want to do their dragon breath thing, ever.
They vex me.
Which is always annoying. When you, like, try to get them to cast dragon breath, and they just sit there and stare at you like you're an idiot. And you're like, okay. And then eat, like, a bazillion points of damage. For no reason whatsoever. Come the Phoenixes. Here comes freaking all levels of nonsense. It's like crazy, stupid, insane levels of nonsense.
Okay.
Get on that. You guys keep trying to beat these guys to death. Some damage in on that stuff. So that stuff out there. That stuff on top of that. Try to pull these dudes back. Pull this stuff back as well. Up too. Heal on these guys. Move on this dragon if we can. So where are you at here? Let's pull that. Pull these guys back slightly.
My orders.
All these gosh dang Phoenixes walking around. Some point too. Jeebus. I think one of the Phoenixes just regenerated. Ow.
Forward! Onward, legions!
Another Phoenix in my back line. That again. Oh my dang artillery, you. You have. There you do. Kill that. That again.
So be it.
He's getting low. I gotta be careful with him.
I move.
Caster. Ow. Mostly whiff with that. Stick that on him as well. Push you guys in there. Oh, and another Phoenix is back. Perfect. All these guys walking on the board as well. Totally forgot I had units beyond what my main units were. Extra reinforcements. Pulling these guys back. Yeah, I've actually got quite a few guys that we have left here that should be able to sweep. Should be able to sweep these guys from the field. Whole bunch of huge Shopti chilling. Try to pull him back here. Okay. Ow. What is this? The Dragon Princes are still fighting those guys. There, you guys go hit that place. Thank you.
Yes.
Tyrion is still out here fighting, unfortunately. Dragon Princes are just running at me with 0 HP. Perfect.
I'll wait for next.
Get. Don't go that way. Kill the freaking artillery. Jeez, crazy.
Acceptable.
I wonder how many times these Phoenix have re-rezzed at this point. I wonder how many times I've had to kill these guys. There we go. That on those guys as well. Anybody else coming on the board? No, it doesn't look like it. Caster's at 0 HP. These guys are out of arrows. Some arrows in on that. There's a few arrows left. Ultimately, though, this is fine. Like, this doesn't matter. I have another army. Like, even if I lose this fight, it doesn't matter. He still loses. I hate fighting Phoenixes, though. They're really stupid.
I have no rival.
If only they were dragons instead. We would have won this fight already. Ow. I'm pretty sure I've had to rip down these Phoenixes like 6 times already. Every Phoenix probably has done like 10k damage or some nonsense. Yeah. I don't know if I can kill Tyrion at this point with what I have left. I don't have any, like, leaders left, and also my archers just can't figure out how to actually attack the enemy units, so it's problematic. Caster kicked it. Also, it'd be nice if they didn't explode every time they re-rezzed. He just re-rezzed again, blew up, and killed a whole bunch of my guys. Lovely. Alright, well, we killed the majority of them. So people don't play Tomb Kings? Tomb Kings are great, excellent, fantastic. Phoenixes are bullshit. That's it. That is it. Legit.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
They got an answer for the BS, like other BS armies? No, they're fine.
The Asur are weak. To war.
It's just
For
Phoenixes.
Nehekara. Onward, soldiers. Attack and destroy.
Take that back. When used by the AI, yes.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
Quantify that again. When used by the AI. Phoenixes are fine when used by the player. Absolutely broken when used by the AI. Are our Bone Giants any good? They're okay. They're not like crazy, but they're pretty okay.
Promising student.
I mean, if the Tomb Kings were bad, do you think I could take Katep in Mortal Empires and do this? Just saying. If the faction was bad. I'm not sure if that's a very good, like a massive compliment to me. Tomb Kings have always been one of the easiest factions I've played outside of Katep's campaign, which is just a poorly conceived campaign, absolutely terrible. Like Cetra or Khalida, totally fine.
Address me as your highness.
The units are free. They don't have upkeep. You can toss them out left, right, and center. If you buff them with spells, they do quite well overall. It's just Phoenix stacks. Legit it.
Supreme.
No matter what faction you play, Phoenix stacks are like absolutely cancer. I wouldn't want to fight a Phoenix stack with any faction at all. Ever. What's left of the High Elves now? They've got this stuff up here. And they got this stuff down here. But they're getting kind of... Because they're attacking me, the pirates are coming in and taking their stuff down here. And I'm going to push up into here and take this stuff.
Land of the dead.
Imagine fighting that army as Beastmen. Oh, gosh. Now that sounds like misery. Maybe I'll level that up. Let's see here. Let's do that. They should be dead by now. Yeah. Waiting for the Beastman DLC where they fix Beastman. You mean Warhammer 3? Because that's when that's happening. Don't hold your breath for any time it getting fixed soon. Did you say Skaven update? Skaven are like Beastmen. Sort of. Right? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm getting the debuff now from all this nonsense. That's unfortunate. It's only -4 though. Fill that up. Do I have money for scorpions? I don't. Gosh dang it. I've been wanting to build scorpions this entire game. I keep having to build infrastructure instead. I just want to kill things with scorpions. Scorpions are actually, like, redonkulously good. Particularly if you put them with a guy that has, like, a bunch of bonuses for them. Like, that unit is super, super strong. They're gonna fix Norsca, Chaos, and Beastman Warhammer 3? Hopefully. Who the hell knows, but hopefully. There we go. Get those spices going on. Fix Chaos. Don't they steamroll the game by turn 20? What? Where have you been? Were you locked in stasis since Warhammer 1? Chaos gets killed by everyone, all the times. Chaos is in a terrible spot. That gets absolutely just obliterated by everyone. It's not that Chaos, like, kills things. It's just that they are, like, a miserable faction to play.
Cease this!
They don't have army... They don't have a lot of, like, choices in what you build with them. They don't have good campaign mechanics at all. They're just boring. They're just flat boring. Like, it doesn't matter how much you kill things or don't kill things. Chaos is not interesting to play, really. And, also, you have to run around freaking playing, like, constant cleanup for the things you already cleaned up. So I go over here and I burn things down, right? And then somebody comes over and takes them. And then I go over here and burn things down. And somebody else comes over and takes them. And I burn things down. And somebody comes over and takes them. And then later, those people get mad at me. And then then they attack me. So I have to go burn those things down. And then somebody else comes in and takes them. And then burn things down. And somebody else takes them. And burn things down. And somebody else takes them. And then that guy gets mad at me. And now I got to burn his stuff down and retake it. And burn his stuff down and retake it. And burn his stuff down and retake it. Until you just go insane. The ramp is great. Yeah. Their ramp to their one unit. They're just boring. They're freaking boring. They need to get fixed.
My dynasty reigns.
You could create a faction that has one unit that just goes around and kills everyone and it has absolutely no counter, but it would be an incredibly uninteresting faction to play. Despite it being the best faction in the game. You'd be like, I never want to play this faction because it's stupid boring. I build one unit, and I run around and I burn everything to the ground, and it's just bad. Nobody would be ever interested in playing that campaign. They play it once, and then be like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Attend your king.
Let's see. Yeah. SFO does a bunch of cool stuff. What do I want to do here for the moment? Well, I'm waiting for people to come back to life. Let's see, Eternal, Fleet-footed. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are with SFO at the moment. Let's rebuild him. Because... who was that?
Awake.
It's King Tiny Butt. Was that Lamizash that got his ass kicked? I guess so. I think he was one of the guys that died there, yeah.
The dead.
Oh, no, wait. Lamizash is over here. Never mind. It was Kenneris, I think, that got his butt kicked.
Greatness comes.
Alright, we'll just build all these guys up. And... Oh yeah, also there was a question earlier. Somebody asked about scorpions or sphinx. They're both pretty good. It just kind of depends on the situation. You get more tomb scorpions than you can get necrosphinx early on, or earlier. So, like, pound for pound, the scorpions are pretty darn solid, but obviously you can't get as many.
My glory.
As far as the necrosphinx are concerned, so, like, you're gonna have limitations.
This is my endeavor. Unliving curse.
So you're probably going to want to get a bunch of scorpions and then some sphinxes here and there. I just haven't been able to, like, really get myself established all that much because I keep having to play freaking Ring Around the Rosie with the High Elves. I'm finally in a position where I'm not having to do that right now, so I'm finally getting to a point. Like, I have not built any necrosphinx this entire game. Or any kind of sphinxes. I've built 0 sphinxes the entire game. I've built 0 scorpions the entire game, because I just haven't been able to get to a tech level where I can construct them. It's turn 172, and I haven't built any units bigger than a Ushabti. Oh yeah, I had a bone giant. I have 1 bone giant.
Power in unlife. Priest King.
What if those bird stacks are ruining you? It wouldn't matter. They'd still ruin me.
You dare.
It doesn't matter. Phoenixes, when controlled by the computer, will break, like, everything. Because they just deal so much freaking damage, and you can't tie them down, and their hit model is stupid. The Phoenixes destroyed my lord on a freaking Sphinx. So that tells you anything. I had one of these dudes on a goddamn War Sphinx, and the Phoenixes just completely destroyed him. I'm on large unit sizes. Because that's what the game is balanced around, is large. It's purely Phoenixes. I don't care about anything else. I can fight anything else on this map just fine. It's just Phoenixes. And if you haven't fought Phoenixes recently, I suggest you go do so and figure out the misery.
Get ready for a breakdown.
Also, thank you for the follow, Life, and Secret Squirrel. It's terrible. Absolutely abysmal. But I think it's probably going to get for the turn. I can't really do much else, I don't think. I should probably... Actually, hang on a second. Where's this guy at? I'm going to run him into that city there. Yeah, the Phoenix's Cycle Charge is insane, and the AI can do it easily. You can't, like, catch them is the problem. And when they... And, like, the Arcane Phoenixes, when they respawn, they explode. And they respawn, like, freaking a million times a fight. It... Like, very rarely does it stay down, even with a 50-50. I've had Phoenixes respawn, like 4 or 5 times in a single fight. It's a pain. We need a command which links a video to your Phoenix rant? Yeah, right? Sounds like a job for zombies and Spirit Leech. Nah, they have too much magic defense. Spirit Leech won't kill them fast enough. You'll be at it forever. And when and your caster won't stay alive because you have 4 Phoenixes eating his face. Because one will land on your caster to half health your caster. And there's nothing you can do to stop them from doing that. The only factions that have an okay time against them are ones that have really strong flying units. that can, like, keep up with them in the air, essentially. If you don't have really strong flyers, you're in for a world of pain. I wonder how fast zombies would die to Arcane Phoenix. About 3 seconds if the Arcane Phoenix uses this ability. The AI buffs the charge bonus. They 2/3 tap lords, not on monsters. Yep. Yeah, they'll hit your lord, do like a third to a half of his health in the first charge, and then like attack you again and like murder you. It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Beyond even Quaish.
Because they also got this crap going on where they got 12% damage to this.
Struggling artist.
And these ones explode when they regen. And their stats aren't bad either, on top of the bonuses that the AI gets on Legendary. With the charge bonus, too. Like, they hit you and they're doing, like, over 100 melee attack. And their weapon strength is kicking, like, into the 600s or so.
Too many doubt me.
Too many doubt me. Even the Flamespire Phoenixes are really good. They're a perfectly balanced unit with no flaws. Yeah. Again, they're perfectly fine. They are perfectly fine when the human player is using them. I feel like they're, like totally all right there. They do what they're supposed to do. Like, you can use them to weave in and out a bit, and you can go after single targets and that kind of thing. I think they work great there. I just think that the way that they function as of current with the bonuses and stuff like that, it just makes them broken. Clearly need to nerf Skin Wolves again. Yep. Broken unit. Need to nerf Skin Wolves. Too good. Yeah, let's also nerf Net, which is also something that you could use to help you deal with the situation. Let's make that worse. But anyways, all right. I think that's probably gonna be it for the night. For me, I need not screw my sleep schedule up too badly. That, I mean, worse than work already has. So.
The realm of souls.
I'm gonna upload this stuff to YouTube, and there's gonna be somebody that's gonna go through and count how many times I go off ranting about Phoenixes, and it's going to probably be over 10. Every time I run into an army that has a more than like 3 of them launched off.